Hey, Leo, this is your February mid-month. So, Leo, the first card that comes up for you is the Tower. So, Leo, with the Tower card, this card is exciting because this card, Leo, is not talking about something bad coming or something bad happening. It's talking about, first of all, your past situation, something you've already gone through. When you've had this so-called tower moment that came upon you, something that may have created a few months back a big change, a different outcome than you even expected, something that actually brought life to you, brought a light to you, brought you happiness, or opened up your eyes to show you something different. For some of you, Leos, this tower moment had opened up your eyes to live a brand new way, to live a better life than what you were living in the past. This tower moment also had brought you to a new place. Maybe you moved, maybe you changed locations, maybe you changed apartments, maybe you changed houses. But either way, this gave you the strength to become very strong, very independent, standing even on your own, not really depending on other people. You decided to look at life in a whole new way. For some of you, Leos, this change was brought about by both your spirit guides on the other side and also by different choices and decisions that you finally were able or ready to make. Some of you, Leos, have come a long way. Some of you, Leos, have grown up over the past couple months in a way that you never expected. Some of you have decided to put your wants versus your needs into a proper position. Some of you have decided to get rid of things that are toxic and no longer serving you, including people, including maybe alcohol, maybe drugs, maybe jobs, careers, even family members or friends. You've gotten rid of things, partners even. You've walked away from something. Now you are ready to come and stand very boldly and strong to start fresh. This card indicates that it took a lot of time for you to figure out, a long time for you to figure out what you needed to do next. But you finally found the balance. You found the balance here. Sorry, Leo. You found the balance here with the situation. For some of you, it did involve children, perhaps two children, boy and girl, two boys, two girls, two boys, whichever. But you found the balance somehow. Some of you are finally realizing what is more important in life that you never noticed before. Some of you now are hanging around in a specific place that is very enticing, very engaging, very much feels like home. A place where you can be yourself. A place where you can express your thoughts. A place where you can release all of your anxiety and stress. For some of you, you've cleaned up the mess that you've had in the past, and now you're moving forward to something that is brand new. Things are flowing very evenly for you and in very much of a balance. Now, I'm not going to say that sometimes, Leos, you do get up in your head and you do get worried and you're always afraid that something's going to happen, but you do have a loved one that is on the other side. This loved one is always around you, always trying to guide you and keep you in line, always trying to help you to figure out what move is next. Some of you are very good at journaling and writing things down, getting rid of your emotions or getting rid of some stinking thinking that's not working for you. So you'll write it down to get rid of it. For some of you, you may write something down and burn it. For some of you, yes, you in the past, you were the one who created all these hurtful things, who allowed these things to come in and to destroy your world, who allowed your toxic people or friends to come around you and influence you in the wrong direction. It is you who knows that, wow, the whole time I was blaming someone else, and in fact, it was me. In fact, I was the one who made those bad choices. But now I'm in a whole different place. Now I'm celebrating because now, for a moment, everything went up in the air. For a moment, everything seemed like it was all over the place. But I was finally able to put the things together. I was finally able once again to get my balance back and create a better scenario. I now have the joy of good friends around me or family that is close. I have balance with everyone that is in my life. I'm finally happy to share my thoughts, my emotions, and it's kind of like you're just sharing everything that is making you happy with other people around you. You have good, strong people now that are helping you to stand up tall and to be strong. You also have someone in your life who cares very deeply for you. Leo, this person loves you. They want to offer you more. There is a marriage and offer coming up for you. Although you still find things to be a little bit tough at times, taking things maybe uphill or feel like you're stressing sometimes, or sometimes you may get overwhelmed. For some of you, you may feel like you're carrying this still heavy burden on you. But this burden is nothing that you can't handle. You have already walked up more than half of this mountain, and you will make it the rest of the way. For a lot of you, there is going to be some type of short distance travel coming up for you, or someone is coming to see you. For a lot of you, you're going to be very excited about that situation. You're going to want to tell everybody. You're going to want to show a lot of things. You're going to want to share your happiness with other people. For some of you, you had taken a risk with a person in your life, and this risk is going to turn out in your favor. Again, you still have your guide from the other side who's always with you, always around you, always protecting you. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading for you guys, Leo. Leo, occasionally you may look back on a situation at something you left behind. But in fact, you're going to continue to move forward. Looking back at the past is only a recollection to you seeing, yes, things were not so great back this way. I'm glad I've moved away from that. I'm glad I'm now taking a new path. I'm glad I'm now able to see how much I've grown. For some of you, you're going back to school. You're going to increase your education. You're excited to learn something that is very new. And again, you have the spirits around you that are going to help you to get through this and master what it is you're trying to learn. Here you are probably going to the library to look something up or get more information. Again, this is all about wanting to learn and study. For some of you, you may occasionally feel like you need to be defending yourself or protecting yourself or standing on guard. And this could be for some of you, again, fighting addiction. This could be for some of you fighting off toxic people that you refuse to let come in. You refuse to let addiction take over. You refuse to let negative people come in. You refuse to give up everything that you're building here in your own family tree, because now you're building your own family. Now you're getting the support that you needed. This tree isn't moving. It's very stable right here. And that's why your back is up against it, because this is your partner back here that is the tree holding you up. They will support you, encourage you, and be your strength even when you don't feel you have it. You will not give in to temptation. You will not give in to anything that becomes toxic. Your next card that comes up is about money. Money is going to start coming in, and you're going to be very comfortable in a situation. There won't be any more struggle after you're finished completing your course, which you're going to learn. You are going to be very prosperous. You will always update it. You will have to update whatever it is that you're going to school for. You'll have to always make sure you have the updated version, whatever that means. You're going to always need to know that something's always changing, so you're going to have to keep up with that. For some of you, yes, money again is going to be very stable here. You're definitely here at this point. You're going to have a choice or decision to make, whether you want to go left or whether you want to go right. You're going to come to a point where there's a fork in the road, and you're going to have to decide which way you want to go. I believe you're going to still make the same decision to stay with the partner that you're with. This person definitely brings you a lot of joy, a lot of satisfaction. I also feel like this person is very strong, very supportive. Then you have the Magician card, your last card. The Magician card is talking about you're able to create any magic in your life that you want to come in, as long as you maintain yourself, as long as you work from love when you see the red, as long as everything comes from your heart and not your brain, because your brain plays tricks on you, but your heart tells you the truth. Remember that. Your brain plays tricks on you, but your heart tells you the truth. Some of you are going to be able to put a lot of things together. Some of you are going to get involved in a lot of cooking, putting a lot of recipes together. Some of you are trying to create the balance within your life, trying to control a situation where you have a job, a family, a child, a spouse, a partner, and all this is going to come together for a beautiful balance. There is a lot of happiness coming to you. There is a lot of support as well. You're going to find yourself, again, I'm sorry, I have one more card for you as the World card, and you're going to find yourself being very happy, very content in a situation, relaxing on some beach waters. Your partner is there walking behind you. Currently, you're sitting and just looking up and thanking God for all of the things that have come to you, all of the blessings that have been right in front of you the whole time. But now you're able to reach those blessings. You're able to enjoy life again. You're able to see things that are coming towards you. You have your home. You have the beach. You have your pet. You have your food. You have your partner. And last but not least, Leos, all I can say is you finally found yourself. You'll never have to worry about going back to old patterns, old behaviors. You're so much better than that, and you finally realize that you enjoy to be happy. So you decided to get your feet wet and step into this life that you've now created for yourself that you know is so much better than the life you were living before. Congratulations to all the Leos out there, because you finally will continue to grow because there's new growth. You'll finally continue to have the balance that you need. You'll finally continue to be extremely happy. You'll finally realize that this is in fact everything that you've always wanted, things that you've been trying for years to find, and back then you didn't even know what you were looking for. But apparently it found you.